Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining Ritam's Perspective. I'm sorry I took a bit of a break in between. That was because I was recovering from a bad flu. But now that I'm back, I'm here to discuss about a topic that is quite important to understand and quite important to use as your basic foundation for your own self-improvement journey. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, how to understand that you deserve better? This is an extremely important thing to understand because this acts as a foundation towards not only your beliefs towards yourself, but your beliefs towards how you view the world and how the circumstances and how you are going to dictate yourself within various different circumstances. And what I mean by that is that throughout our lives, we have this constant battle in our head if we deserve the things that we receive from the universe or we receive in general, or if we do not deserve it. So for me, growing up, for example, it was quite a hard thing to realize that there are things that I do deserve in life. Like I do deserve love, I do deserve peace, I do deserve joy, I do deserve success. And this was something that was quite hard for me to understand because I grew up in a society where um, it was always told that only if I achieve something is when I deserve something out of it. So it was more of a achievement reward outcome. And because of this mentality, not that it's wrong, but because of this mentality, I used to always question if I deserve love or if I deserve peace, if I deserve joy, if I deserve, let's say the position that I received when I was working corporate. So small things like this, because of the fact that I used to always think that I need to pursue something or I need to achieve something in order to deserve it. It made me blind about the fact that regardless of me achieving what I want to achieve in life, I deserve it. So, what I mean by this is as humans, we fundamentally do not question if we deserve water, if we deserve air, if we deserve shelter. These are like a basic human necessities that we consider, to even live. So, because we don't question it, we know that this is something that we all deserve to have. So, similarly, it works the same way when it comes for love, joy, peace, success, and anything that you think is something that you have to work towards achieving, when in fact it is actually within your basic human right to have it. And if you do not have it, then it's not something that you have to achieve to receive. It's something that you might either already be having, but you're not acknowledging it, or is that you might be feeling like you don't have it and you just don't know any other way of looking at it because of external circumstances making you feel this way. So for example, people telling you that you only deserve to be happy when you graduate school, graduate uni, work into a great job, when in fact you deserve joy in general. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. You deserve it just in general. So, lesson number one is understanding where you feel and why you feel like you do not deserve these things. Because if you feel like you do not deserve these things, you need to understand where this idea came from, why this idea of you not deserving came from. Is it because of your childhood experiences where people have told you that, oh, because of you behaving a certain way, you do not deserve this? Or do you believe that because of your actions and because you've not proven anything or you've not achieved anything, you do not deserve whatever you want to achieve? Or it could also be that you just don't, you just don't know how to see that you are deserving of it. Um, and these can all stem from various different experiences. For me, like I said before, for me, my experience was that I was always told to achieve something in order to deserve something. And because of that, it had totally made me go into a spiral where I always was constantly trying to prove myself or prove to others that, hey, I deserve this, hey, I deserve this. But we all deserve joy. We all deserve peace. We all deserve success. We all deserve it as long as we want it. We deserve it, regardless. And the universe and the world gives us that. We might have like challenging circumstances that we have to learn and grow from, or we might have difficult experiences with people, or just in general, we might not have an idea of how to know that we deserve it, but we deserve it regardless of where you are in life, regardless of your behavior, regardless of your actions, as long as you are willing to see the good in things, and as long as you are willing to understand that you deserve it, then you know that you deserve it. So, lesson number one is always understand where you feel like you are undeserving, because I can promise you that regardless of whatever you think you're coming from, or whatever your actions may have been, or whatever negative thoughts you're having, regardless of it, you deserve it all. Lesson number two is get rid of the idea that you need to achieve something in order to deserve it. So that was the biggest lesson for me to understand, is that because for me growing up, it was like in academics, it was like, oh, only if you perform to this percentage, you'll get a reward, and you deserve, to go out and have fun with your friends, or will deserve, you deserve to have, you know um, whatever luxury experience you want to experience, only if, for example, you get the position, get a great position, working corporate. And just, small stuff like this made me think that I had to work for everything in order to deserve it. Same for love, same for joy, same for peace, same for success. I had to keep thinking that I had to achieve something in order to deserve it. But I deserve it, regardless of me achieving anything, like I said before. And so do you. You deserve it regardless. So, I started finding the small joys in the process of me trying to achieve something. So, if I had to, I guess, lose weight, or if I had to study really hard to go into my dream university, or if I had to, go through many interviews to crack the dream position that I wanted to work in corporate. Um, so I had to, like, I started finding the small joys in between, like the process. I started finding joy in going to interviews, in studying for those exams to go to uni. It might sound very unrealistic, but I did actually start finding the joy. I did actually start realizing that I get to have this opportunity in life to do all of this. Not many people have this same opportunity like I do. I'm so grateful. I'm so lucky to have it. And slowly that joy started coming from within. Same for my success. I already felt like I was successful because of the fact that I was doing what I was doing. I already felt successful that I was able to give my exams in the right environment, with the resources that I am grateful to receive and have. I already feel successful. And so when I did receive the job offer, or when I did, receive my dream position, I already knew I deserved it because I already felt successful. Same came with peace for me. I already knew I deserved peace, and by peace for me was learning to overcome all of these challenges as learning to overcome the mindset of seeing the challenges instead as opportunities. So the more I saw those challenges as opportunities, the more it brought peace in my life, because of the fact that I knew that I would learn from these opportunities. I would gain so much experience out of them. Sure, I might have failed many times. That's okay. It was still an opportunity for me to learn. And I'm so lucky to receive these opportunities to learn, because as a human, I'm so grateful to experience all of this, to have this opportunity to learn and to, even have this process to achieve what I want to achieve and, live my dream life. So the more I started finding the small joyous moments in the process of me trying to achieve something, the more I realized that, oh, I deserve it regardless of me achieving anything. And that came with the mindset of understanding that I deserve it regardless. And so do you. You deserve it regardless of your circumstances. You deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve success. As long as you're willing to grow, you're willing to learn, you're willing to reflect, you're willing to be grateful about everything that you have and everything that you are going to have. You deserve everything that the universe provides for you. Lesson number 3, understanding your worth and that you matter. This was an extremely hard thing for me to realize. And the reason it was hard was because of my childhood experiences growing up. So there were many instances where I was bullied, or there were negative, there were quite a few negative experiences from different family members where, I was told I was not good enough, and just negative childhood experiences in general, which um, made me quite biased and quite made me have quite a negative approach in life towards if I, I'm worth it or if I am not. However, I came across this one super random video. It just popped up on YouTube, and it was by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse, the famous astrologist, no, astronomer. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The famous astronomer. Um, that we are born out of so many miracles. We are born out of, I think the video said 4 out of 4 trillion chances we are born. And, out of beautiful human biology coming together, humans are made. And so what are the chances for me and you to be born at this moment, for us to be living this moment, for us to be breathing and experiencing life at this moment? What are the chances? We could have might as well been any other thing, but we are born to be human. And when I watched that video, just something irked inside of me, and it just made me think of things like how lucky we are to be born, to be living, to be breathing, to be experiencing what we experience, to have the resources that we have to, you know, um, survive and to live and experience this human life that we have. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized that I have been just subconsciously living inside all of those childhood experiences and carrying that with me as a trauma everywhere, when in general I can just see it as life learning experiences. What I went through, sure, it was not right, but I do know how to be a better person from it. I do know how to not put other people down based on their appearance, and how to help other people feel welcome, how to help other people feel like they're being heard. And that is the most important thing. And the more I realize this, the more I realize that my worth is not based on experiences from the past. My worth is based on what I dictate, and it is based on the person that I am, the person I'm choosing to become, and the person that I live and breathe in, the body that I live and breathe in, the choices that I make. These are all things that help shape the worth that I am. And I am worth so much more than just my childhood experiences or just a few people's opinions. A few people's opinions should not dictate your worth, and what you think of yourself from those experiences should not dictate your worth. What dictates your worth is your actions, your beliefs, your the things that you think about yourself, and the effort that you put within yourself to learn, grow, reflect, become the better human being, the highest version of yourself that you can become, that's where your worth lies. So understanding where your worth comes from, and understanding that your worth is coming from yourself and your actions and your beliefs and everything that you do, is what helps you to understand that you deserve better in general. Your worth does not lie on anybody's hands, it lies on only your hands. And please remember that you are worth it, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of your actions in the past. Regardless of even your actions in the future, we all might make mistakes. We're all human. We are designed to make mistakes. We are designed to learn, grow, reflect. So do not place your worth on anybody's hands. Do not place your worth on anybody's opinions. Do not place your worth on any experience. But know that you deserve better. Know that you deserve love. Know that you deserve peace, joy, and everything that you desire. And lastly, lesson number 4 is affirming that this is your basic right and you just have to believe in it. Like I said from before, how as humans we don't question about the basic necessities like air, water, fire, shelter. These are basic human necessities that we consider that humans need to in order to live. Similarly, emotionally, having this feeling of deserving love, deserving peace, joy, success, whatever you desire, these are all your basic human emotional rights. And if people make you believe that you don't deserve it, then they are not your people. They're absolutely not your people. Because the people who love you and who are there for you and who really see you for who you are will always tell you that you deserve the best in life. When you see a mother with the child, the mother will always want what's best for the kid. Similarly, a person who is your friend, who is your mentor, or who even your family members, if they don't wish well for you, then they are not the right people for you. You also have to find the right kind of people who help support you and help you understand that this is something that you deserve regardless of who you are, and know that this is a basic human emotional right. And if nobody is able to give it to you, I hope that you are able to give it to yourself, because this is the most important thing. If nobody gives it to you, and even if nobody gives it to you, so what? You need to give this to yourself. You need to fill your own cup first in order to fill other people's cup. Also, expecting this from other people is should not be a given. Expecting this from yourself should be a given, but expecting this from other people is not a given. That means that you're just taking other people's actions as granted. In fact, when other people give you this love, this joy, this growth, that they want to see you grow and prosper, it is in a great quality in them to see it, and you have to be grateful to have these kind of people in your life who want to see you prosper. Um, and these are the people that you need to cling on to, because they are the ones that will help you grow. And not just they will help you, even while you growing, even you will help them grow. That is why that is important. It is important to keep these kind of people close to you. But more than that, it is extremely important to understand that you need to fill your own cup first. And that means that understanding that deserving of love, deserving of joy, deserving of success is in your basic human emotional right, and you have to give that to yourself first in order to reciprocate that out into the environment. Because understanding this, that you have this as a basic human right, you will be able to give yourself that. And the more you give yourself that, the more you will be able to project out positivity in the world. And what greater feeling than doing this? What greater feeling than even getting this from yourself? It is the best, I promise you. When you give this kind of love, this kind of joy, this kind of success to yourself, when you find the small joy in different kinds of opportunities, and just in everyday life in general, you are going to prosper, you're going to grow, you're going to become the highest version of yourself that you are actually meant to become. And I hope that all of you know that. I hope that all of you understand that you deserve it. You deserve it more than anyone. And I hope, I sincerely hope that everybody in this world becomes a better, higher version of themselves, because there's so already so much negativity in the world. But positivity starts from us. Positivity starts from understanding that we deserve this. You deserve this. You are human. Out of a trillion million chances in this world, you have been born. You have been born to live this life, so live it. You have been born to experience love, joy, success. You have been born to experience challenges in life. Experience it. You have been born, and you should be really grateful about the fact that you are born. You should be grateful about the fact that you deserve everything that you desire in life. And I hope nothing but the best for each and everybody, because think about it, when we become better people, we make the world a better place. And when the world becomes a better place, we all grow. And how great is that feeling? So yeah, I hope that you are able to give yourself that confidence, give yourself that love, give yourself that joy, that peace, that success that we all deserve. And I hope that you have the best of days, best of weekdays, or whenever you're watching this video, weekend. And please know that I am so proud of each and every one of you who are trying to become the best version of yourself. So more than anything, I'm so grateful for you for watching this video. I'm grateful for all of the resources that allows me to put out this video. I'm grateful to even myself to record during my recovering of this flu. It was quite hard. And yeah, I'm just so grateful in general. Thank you for everything. And I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.